I am so sick of hearing, but they're still family. Let's get out of the habit of telling people it's still your mom, it's still your dad, it's still your brother, your sister, yada yada, blah blah. Hello? Just because someone is family doesn't mean you have to tolerate manipulation, lies, chaos, drama, disrespect, whatever, name it. Nope, you do have a right to cut them off. Yeah? Hi guys, so here is your girl Lady Vibrant. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you all. If you're new here, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I appreciate that. So today's video has started off differently. It's actually a rant. Me making this video has been propelled by some things that I have seen on my social feeds in the last 1 or 2 weeks thereabout, and it's about toxic family, but the burden falls mostly on mothers. Mothers are the biggest culprits on this. And I am glad that this conversation is coming out, because these things has always been there, but the society always suppressed the child from speaking about these things. But I guess these days people are enlightened and they are able to speak up without fear. And it's not wrong to disagree with a parent, because you're both human, you both make mistakes. But the problem comes when your parent does not want to acknowledge the wrongs they did to you. Let me say this. I know there are some people who cannot relate because they grew up in loving and functional families, but that does not mean that those people should invalidate the feelings or the emotions of the people who grew up otherwise, with the toxic parents, family members, and so on. And sometimes you might even find out some of you grew up with toxic family members, but you do not know it, or you do not want to acknowledge it because you are in codependency or in trauma bonding with these people that hurt you and keep hurting you. That is a story for another day. You might as well say that the word toxic has been abused these days, and just people are throwing it around as they wish. Toxic, narcissistic, manipulative, you might find these words going around so much in regards to parents, family, relationships also, actually. Yeah, but it's basically the same thing according to me, how I see them. They are used interchangeably most of the times. And actually I have made a few notes for today, actually, for you to recognize and to see some things that may make a parent, a family member, or even just anyone else, a sibling, and just people around you, how they become toxic, or what can make you identify toxic traits in someone. So the first thing is, if you cannot communicate and reason without ending up in an argument, for them to listen to you, especially now when it comes to parents, there's that aspect of that, yes, they are older than you and they do not want to be told by a child, especially that line that they cannot listen to you just because you're a child. Something is not right. Something is not right. Communication should be like, you sit down, have a conversation, give your views and raise your concerns if there are any, and they're able to listen and also reason with you. But if that cannot happen at whatever stage, things are not right. That is one toxic trait that I identify. And it's so rampant with mothers, by the way. It is. Sorry to say so. I am sorry, but it is. So the other thing is, they undermine you or insult you. They criticize you harshly. that is a big no, a big no. And now this one comes to some choices that you make as an adult, actually, or maybe at a certain level when it comes to, let's give an example of maybe career choice. You want to do some business, but according to them, their expectation or some class that they want to be deemed at, but whatever it is that you're choosing does not align with them. So they want to live their dreams through you, through the children. And if they do not align, so they are like, no, it cannot be done, not in my house, blah blah, those kind of words, and swearing and everything. That is another trait. The other one is they belittle you about about the things they know you are insecure about. It could be something about your body, it could be some things about your abilities and everything, but they will just use those things to attack you. Please, that is toxic. So, and they do not respect your boundaries. This one, I think I can speak at a personal level. I am the kind of person who likes keeping things to myself. I'll go home, my mother is there, my sisters are there, I want to leave my clothes there, I want to leave my belongings or some other stuff there, and I do not want anybody to touch my things, or at least not without my prior permission or informing me. But you find these people, they do not. And when you ask or question about these things, oh, you are labeled arrogant, you told you're proud, everything. Those kind of conversations that are raised because you just question why someone took your thing, why someone touched a certain thing, or someone comes into your house, they break things, they do stuff, and they just assume, okay, it's okay, until the time you will ask, and then they'll just give some rude reply or some response that, nope. Please, that is being toxic. And then the other thing is they are controlling and manipulative. I think now this goes to live still the same, living their dreams through you. They want you to do things according to what they know, what they want. And you're not supposed to stray or choose a different path. I think that should not be the way. It should not be the way. Something else is that they do talk behind your back to family or other friends. When everything else is done and you do not fit into whatever it is, now they just go back to backstabbing. They will talk all manner of things about you with other family members, with their friends, with everyone else in their society, trying to paint a bad picture of you. No, please. And something else, they use blackmail to guilt trip you. I think this is the biggest thing, and this is some of the things that labels mothers toxic. Mothers are known for this. And you see, threatening you with curses, and they tell you, don't do this, if you ever do this, I will curse you, you don't ever do this in my family, this should not happen. I guess it's even rampant in our tribe, the Kikuyus, and maybe the gamer community, those swearing, threatening you with curses and all that kind of stuff. Please, do not tolerate those kind of things in the name of the society telling you these people are still your family. No. Please don't do that. And the other thing that most parents use, and again, I am not sorry to say mothers, is when it comes to money. They want you to give in to their demands. They do not care if you have your needs, you have your plans, you have all your life ahead of you, but they want you to dash out every single coin that you have. And now if you do not, they start telling you, oh, I gave birth to you, I did this to you. Exactly. You are the mother, you chose to have children, you are the parent. Let's say even when it comes to fathers, you people are the parents, you chose to have children. It was your responsibility to take care of these children. So a child does not owe you anything because you bought them, because you clothed them, you took them to school. They do not owe you anything. But it is right when someone is in capability to help your parents, to uplift them where it can, but let it not be that it's by force, or you're just trying to be manipulative, or to threaten me into doing some of things in the name that you gave birth to me and all these things, while it was your responsibility. It was the right thing that you were supposed to do. Please, I guess this is the conversation that needs to be there, because that is the thing that is making most of us run away from family, run away from our parents, and not even talk to them. Yeah. The issues surrounding money, I think it's it's the issue about black tax. Yes, some of us, maybe me, I can say I have been in that situation. I found myself getting into debt because of family, because of this expectation I thought that I was supposed to meet, but a time came and felt, no, it's not my responsibility, and I actually do not have to do it. If I am not capable, I am not supposed to have the pressure or to go out of my way to do these things just to make people happy. And then you find that sometimes the people you're even trying to impress, they do not even care. The moment you're out of the way, they're talking all these negativities about you. It's so sad. It's so sad. So mine is just that, and short and simple, that people, if they are not sorry for harming you, you do not have to tolerate them. You have the right to cut them off, and you should not feel guilty. And in conclusion, we say the pain was not your fault, but the healing should be your responsibility.